today. How are you? Sorry about that. This is Bruce coming to you on a Sunday afternoon. I just finished watching some church online and trying to get a good start to the day here, trying to get some organization and cleaning done. And yesterday I went out at the end of the day, made some purchases, trying to get my little guy's room organized a little bit more. Trace, you'll see him on some of the videos that we do, but we're trying to get his room organized for clothes and just quick access, so things aren't so difficult to find in the morning or when he's playing. I'm sure it's a part of all of our lives. I'm even trying to do it. You can kind of see in the background I've got some stuff spread out, but been making some progress over the last few days. But today what I wanted to do was go over this product I bought at Walmart. I started to open up the contents just a few seconds ago, but I figured I'd go ahead and share this video just to give my opinion on this product. Now this is, I believe it's called Mainstay. Yeah, Mainstays. And this is one of Walmart's products. Fairly inexpensive. They have a lot of it across the board on all of their items, from lighting to I think some cookware. I think I've seen plates, definitely clothing, or no, not clothing. Bath rugs, things of that sort, and of course they have these shelving units. So these I'm going to build, and I bought two of these. As you can see, they hold these little expandable pockets, and you can put one or up to six, it looks like, in this one, and I chose to use all six, so I also bought 6 of these. So I'll be putting 6 in this one and 6 in the other. But we're going to go ahead and put this together. I've done a lot of these before. I don't like buying this kind of stuff, really. It's made out of particle board. It's not meant to last. If you could secure the back of it, and I'll show you later on what I mean by doing that, it would last a little bit longer. But this stuff is not meant to last a long time. It's really a quick fix, and but there's just not a lot of product out there that's even really that great. You'd have to get some antiques if you're looking to have some stuff that's put together very well. But then you got the heaviness of the item. If you're going to be in one place for a long time, I would say that it's good, but so many people don't even do that anymore, and they're just going to this, I call it, throwaway product. We do a lot of moving jobs, and this stuff just, it doesn't last. The college kids, they just throw it all out pretty much when they're finished with it for the semester or the year. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start putting this together. Right off the bat, I can already tell this stuff is thinner compared to other products I've seen, and probably not by much, but you take away a little layer of that and it does affect the stability of the product. If you guys don't know, all this is sawdust. They take sawdust left over from the mills and they throw some glue in there, compress it, form it. They put this outer layer on, which is just a thin, a really super thin layer of material, and they glue that on, and there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see what happens. Hopefully I've got everything I need. I'm trying to get organized. I don't keep a lot of tools here in my house. I keep a lot with me in my vehicles, which sometimes doesn't help when I'm doing this kind of stuff. And I decided to do this on on a whim, like a lot of things. So over here in the corner, you can see his foot. That's Chris. He'll be assisting me a little bit as long as he can hear. He likes to have his speakers, his headphones on the whole time. So we're going to get started here. Right now there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 medium-sized pieces, 2 large pieces, 2 or 3 pieces that go on the back, and 3 of these, which are the dividing walls. So it shouldn't take too long, and we're off and running. So right away we're going to put these little pegs in the side. Hopefully we don't get any interruptions from the rest of the house, because nobody knows that we're up here recording. And let's see here, I need A and C. And these use the longer pegs. What I recommend to people on these, I mean, really, if you were going to do it the right way, you would either glue all this together and then put a backing, instead of just these individual pieces covering the back of a few cubby holes, I would put a large piece of paneling or plywood on the back, and that would make this thing pretty darn stable. It would last a lot longer. Or you would disassemble it every time you moved. But the more you disassemble and unscrew out of this particle board, this stuff just gets looser and looser. So, okay. So let's see here. So I did A and C, and then I have D. Yep, we're not gonna answer any calls. So we got D, and then we need the smaller pegs. There's actually 2 D's. Oh, here's another D. And these go on the end. Boy, those sure do go in far. Actually, that says they're the longer ones. What? They don't have any more longer ones. Let's see, there should have been 4. No, that's not right. Okay. Did I screw up already? Yep, see, you gotta pay attention. Alright. So, it's still going pretty far. That's kind of weird how deep those go. So these longer ones go in these upright walls. And okay, yeah, they only go in one side. Okay. And the shorter ones, boy, those go in real far. That's like too far. Number 2, yep, that's the ones. And then okay, so, oh my goodness. Alright, you really got to pay attention to these. So, D takes 2 of the shorter ones. And then, so 2 of these take the longer. And, nope, that's wrong too. Okay, one of those takes the longer, and the other 2 take the shorter. For some reason. And those go in far. Well, they build a lot of these, so hopefully this should be there should be quality control involved. Alright, so D, we got, there's 2 of those, we got 2 of those right here, and then D, we got 3, let's see, so they want 2 on one side and 2 on the other of the longer pegs, which these seem to stick out too far. Alright, page 2. Now we got to put these guys together, and it's always best to do this on a flat surface. Really, if I was going to do the next one I do, I'm just going to cut the box open, and I'm going to have the box open so I don't have carpet and everything's flat. That's what I'm going to do on the next one. But this one, we spread out. First we got to do A, goes on the top. So which one's A?
This is A right here. A.
Okay.
This is
A.
C.
Alright, so A goes here, and then
And then D in the middle.
D with the shorter pegs goes here.
Yep.
Okay.
That.
Alright, so and then we got
letter C right here. This is like in the middle between D and everything.
I think they want this
So,
one.
Yeah.
So C.
This is C2.
C2. Okay,
C3.
why don't I have pegs on this one? Oh my goodness. I did not do something right. Let's see here. That's the long ones.
Do we add pegs in here? So we can put this in.
Well, that's weird. Did they... Okay, they want us to add them here for some reason at this point. Or wait a minute, why do they have... Okay, this is... Okay. So,
So we gotta.
leave it on its side, the way I had
I
it.
just did it that way so it'd be easier. So I can look at it.
Okay, I am like... I'm getting confused. So, it's saying that... Please pay attention to the directions of the dowel pins. So this one is supposed to have the smaller ones pointing up. This makes no sense whatsoever.
Maybe these two.
No sense.
That one goes into that one. And go together.
I am confused.
Like, you see how these are right here? Or,
It's contradicting itself. It's,
like these two right here.
it says 2. Okay, that says 3.
And then put the E back in the middle and then put the other on the other side together and it looks like a big giant box.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
this should have said to put the dowel pins on the other side, it appears to me.
So like these two right here go hooked together between those two and then they just keep going farther and farther until they get to the end. And that, scoot that back. And then you put this one like right here. So it'll be in the middle. Then there'll be a next one right after that. And then there's another one that goes that way kind of.
And then we got D with the longer dowels.
So you got each little thing going this way kind of.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Actually, it's this way. These don't go in. These go all the way through. Why didn't they say that? They should have you put this one on first. See how those pegs go all the way through?
And then that just goes in together like that.
In my opinion, they need to make these dummy proof.
Like that, and then it looks like a big giant shelf going this way.
Okay.
And then we just.
And then I
add
need
the sides.
C again. Is
Right
that
here.
a C?
Yep, C.
C, Seymour. A. Okay. And then, okay. So that makes sense. That makes sense, folks. So those dowels go all the way through. I wish they would have said that on page 1. Maybe they did. Because I don't like to read sometimes.
Well, at least I told you, did I? Make sure how it goes.
Doesn't say anything
There's
about
there's
those
letter
going
A.
all the way through. Okay,
There's
that's
A.
not the A we need.
And then we got this. Then we got the side pieces for those sides like this.
Okay, we gotta put this on. Oh yeah,
Yeah, these will be the sides right here, pretty much. At least I was paying attention. I was like, oh,
Yes,
so
sir.
I was like, I know this
Okay.
goes the right way. These go pretty much on the sides, like right here.
All right.
Along
And
these
as you
sides.
see, guys, you kind of need a lot of space. All right. So, question:
Then we gotta have
why are
pegs.
there 2 extra dowel pins?
We gotta have pegs for these, for the sides of these.
Because it appears that everything else is screwed together, which I like that. I like that they screw these in. This really should all be glued.
This will be letter B.
Unfortunately, I don't have.
This goes on this side, and the other one goes over
Unfortunately,
here.
I don't have any glue.
And these just go like that.
All right. Well, it's not saying there's. I guess they gave us extra. Oh.
They get
Okay, here.
They go like that kind
Put
of.
this here. No. Yeah. Okay.
So they go pretty much from here.
Put
over.
one up there and one here. Now, I did not see.
Well, that's easier for the.
Maybe I skipped it. Put one up there.
That's easier for the screws, maybe, on the side. No damn hole
In the
there.
middle.
Right there. Where's the holes? Where's that?
Now, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then put your piece together.
Keep falling back out
Yeah, that's why it'd be better to have this on a flat surface.
because it's kind of messing me up a little bit here. Come on now. Go back in there. You hobo.
Okay. Hold your piece down. Because it's an uneven surface.
Oh,
That's
mine
why.
backwards? Hold on. I gotta flip mine around. Goofy. I had it the wrong way.
Well, I wonder if this is the wrong way.
Don't fall back out. You hobo. Stay in there.
Okay, why is this not lining up?
Come on.
Guess it just has to play with a little bit. Gee. Okay, I got my. Oh.
I must have moved it. Cause that.
Okay,
fell out.
you're not in. Okay, you hold that side.
Okay.
Let's just do this real quick.
And I think he's taking screwdriver on the sides.
Yeah.
On the outsides.
This is. I would use
Let me get one of those.
wood glue. If I was gonna do this again, I would use like Gorilla Glue or some kind of wood glue.
Something strong for these things.
And the other thing that you want to always keep in mind, you don't want to over tighten these because they'll strip out. So you just want to snug them up. Sometimes what happens also is the carpet will get stuck in here because we're not on a. We closed it up with the little pieces of carpet threads. So again, on the next one, we're going to open the box and use the box as the surface preparation area. Okay, 2 for the middle. Don't over tighten.
At least I was paying attention about how to do these things.
So this is easier with 2 people. Just at least for this part, probably. I'm sure one person could do it. And we'll snug everything up at the end. As long as the heads of the screws are flush for now, we'll do a snug at the end. All right, that side's done. Now what we could do here, we could go ahead and flip this up carefully. And we can do all this way. Okay, on in.
There you go, my head.
There's 2 to get started.
Alright. Come on. Got 1 right now.
It's underneath your knee. And see this, how it's wobbly? That's where you get into problems with these. And it's gonna tighten up once these are put on. But they only put them on one of these at a time. I would do this whole back if I was gonna do this myself. And make this thing last longer.
These things do come apart once in a while, like Ashley's over there.
I think he didn't put his, he had extra parts. He didn't put his together proper. He was impatient. You gotta do these the right way.
He's missing a 1 screw on the other side of it.
Yep, see?
On the one towards the trash can out.
Yep.
He couldn't find it.
It's probably because it wasn't done the right
2 more
way.
screws here and there.
Yeah, so like when you move, if you hire movers, like we don't cover this kind of stuff when we do moving jobs. We don't cover this at all. This stuff is, I mean, I hate to say it, it's
kind of cheap.
It's cheap, it's not, I mean, these were, how much were these? These were 33 a piece, I think, or 20, 28, I'll have to look. So, you know, as far as the price, if it's just going to sit in a room and people aren't going to abuse it and you're not going to be moving 5 more times over the next year and a half, then you'll be okay. See, I've got stuck in the carpet there. That's because we put it together on the carpet and the carpet threads got stuck. See how I know all this stuff? Why do I know all this stuff, folks? Because I've done it so many times.
Because we're movers.
Okay, so that's all together. Okay, we will need a hammer. We gotta hammer these pieces in. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through here and do a quick snug, and I'm gonna get the head of the screw a little more flush so it's not sticking out.
Mine's good.
You got these?
Yeah, good and solid.
Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip it over.
There we go. This one right here got stuck. It was stuck to the carpet. And I pulled it up.
All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Now they've got. We're gonna attach these pieces next on the back. As soon as Chris locates a hammer, we need a hammer. That's That's another problem we got. Can't ever find anything. Are you guys sick of not being able to find stuff like I am? I am so sick of it. But you got to start somewhere. You can either sit and keep going round and round in circles and be discouraged, or you just take a little piece at a time and you start working on stuff. Just a little piece at a time. Don't tear your whole house apart. Don't go crazy. Just start at one part and finish it to completion. That is the best thing to do. I like to have a clean slate. So like when I just kind of redid this room a little bit, I just boxed everything up, all the loose stuff, and I took everything out and I put it in a different room. Then I had a nice clean slate except for the big pieces of furniture. And then that allowed me to get in, organize, rearrange, hang some pictures. And then if I want to bring in those smaller items again, I can, or not, So while he's doing that, I'm gonna get a charger and put this phone on the charger. Now, sorry about that. Now, while we're getting ready to do some of this other stuff, folks, I want to tell you, I forgot to tell you, please like and please subscribe to our videos. We would appreciate your support. You don't even know. We would totally appreciate your support. And comment below if you guys have suggestions or you want to see some other content. By all means, go ahead and comment. But please support our channel and subscribe and like. And there's some extra light on the situation. All right. So, couple things. So we're getting ready to nail these backer pieces in, and we'll just do that real quick. That's not gonna work. You can't use that. That's not gonna work. Chris brought a rubber mallet up. That won't work. So I'm sure there's a hammer somewhere.
I didn't see nothing under in the toolbox.
I would look again over on the shelf, or I would look downstairs above the laundry.
That's where I was at
thing, or on the shelf in the garage.
Can't get nothing over there in that corner.
I know.
Everything's buried against everything.
Yep. Yep, everything is buried, but we gotta start somewhere. Alright, it doesn't matter which side you use as the front or back. I'm just gonna look at which ones are the most even, and I don't know, they're both about the same. Let's see here. I wonder if I would want this side is, I guess I'll go this way. Alright, what are they recommending? So they're probably doing, every third one. So basically these just go like this. And believe it or not, even though this is just a little tiny sheet of cardboard, and you can see I can bend it, but believe it or not, it actually helps to stabilize. But the next fun thing is going to be finding a hammer in this house. Yeah, always a pain. Always a pain when you don't have the right tools. I usually don't do stuff if I don't have the right tools with me. I've just kind of gotten to that point in my life where I don't even want to mess with things. That's why it's important for me to get organized for my sanity. And you also, when you do this stuff, you want to make sure that things are straight. If you try to bend this while it's in this particle board, this glued stuff, you'll tear through the side of the particle board, believe it or not. I'm not going to go in all the way. I'm just going to get this secured. Sometimes you gotta improvise. See, that's over too far.
Oh, look.
I bet there's one in the back of the truck, because I think I put one in there the other day. It was an old hammer I found. Actually, there is on the floorboard. The keys are right there on the back of the door. Using a ratchet as a hammer. I always try to have all my stuff first, but I was in a hurry. All my tools and stuff I like to have ready. I don't like searching for things. If you guys have any suggestions for people that are unorganized, you can comment below. Anyway, on our other channels, I've got all kinds of content. I have a moving company, so I've got stuff on there for moving jobs, and I'm uploading as fast as I can. I've got some videos that I've been shooting over the course of the last month to a year, and I'm not even really editing at this point. I'm just trying to get them uploaded. I don't try to have like super long videos, because when I watch YouTube, I don't watch long videos typically. But anyway, I have a moving company, so we've got some videos on there. We've done some transporting of some stuff over the last year. I don't know if I've got any of that on there or not, but I've got a trailer, and we've hauled some neat stuff stuff on there. Corvette and motorcycles and it's like 3-wheel Vespa things. And then we've got some Legos. We love collecting things, so we've got Legos, we've got comic books. I've got some stuff that we've done some like live openings of some things that we've ordered. Just all kinds of neat stuff. So possibly something for everyone in the house. But like and subscribe. Check out all those videos. Tell us what you think. Don't be too harsh on us. Just started doing this. I've been wanting to do this for several years, but this year I'm really trying to make it a point to do things that I've been wanting to do. And I suggest you guys do the same thing. You know, start making things happen in your life. Don't procrastinate. Time goes by very quickly. Aha! That's not the hammer I thought I had, but
this is one.
It's a hammer.
It's under the seat.
See what I'm saying? And this is some funky hammer that I probably found at a job. So it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Isn't that amazing?
It's cold out there.
Baby, it's cold outside. Yep, we live in Ohio. I don't know if you can see out the window back there. It doesn't look like you can, but it's a nice gloomy day. It's a good day for inside projects. When it's nice outside, I am not inside, that's for sure. So these days are good to have. And I like to try to do, I don't like really doing major projects on the weekend because I work all week. But I've had a couple easy weeks so far this year, and I'm kind of trying to make myself believe that this is actually good, because it's getting another cluster F out of my life, and it's organizing things, and it will make things easier. Sometimes you gotta do hard things in life to make your life easier. But I would suggest trying to do that first instead of having a mess first. But we can't always do that. You have to do things when time allows. So, I don't know if I'm going to show a video of me getting Trace's room straightened out, because that's
a giant disaster.
That's a giant disaster. Yeah. But we might do that. We might do it. The biggest problem in his room are clothes. In my opinion. Did I miss one? I'll get it when I come around. Yeah, the biggest problem in his room are clothes. I think our family has too many clothes. I don't have a lot of clothes. In fact, I have a lot of the same outfits, just so I don't have to even think when I get dressed. I have a lot of black shirts. They're all pretty much the same. Got black pants that I can work in or play in. I do have a couple pair of jeans. things, but I don't have a lot of clothes, but I do all the laundry here for some reason, and there are too many clothes, and it's very wasteful in my opinion. Very wasteful. And they don't wear half of them. They sit in the closet. So that's another thing I've been doing over the course of the last several months. I've been going through everything and slowly getting rid of my clothes and kids' clothes. Doing a lot of donating. You can take a tax write-off on all that. I don't think there's a limit either, but double check the rules. I've even been getting rid of a lot of furniture I was going to sell and just donating it, because you can write the price down on what you think it's valued at.
Because it takes up too much room with this house.
Yep.
We got way too many couches.
Yep. Okay. Did I miss two?
Got one right here. Gotta get this one down here.
Can you do it?
Yep.
Okay. Is there two?
This is only one. I only need one right here. One on this side.
Okay. They gave us. Looks like they gave us an extra nail. It wasn't that nice of them. All right. So, I don't know. Let's see how long this video is. Oh my goodness. So 42 minutes. We'll see if the next one maybe only takes 30 minutes. That's not bad. Now, I guess we'll go ahead and put these little end caps on. I could care less if I see the screws, the screw heads, but you guys might be different. So we're gonna put these little caps on. I'm sure you've seen them. You put them over top the screw head so it blends in with the furniture. Okay, flip this on its side. And then go ahead and put these, you know how those are done, don't you?
Yep. I watched Ashton do it a couple times on his stuff.
And then the other thing they have, and it's for safety purposes really, more so for little kids, this thing right here would hook to your wall. So you would mount this to the back of your shelf, and then it would hook to your wall. They have these on a lot of things these days, especially like taller pieces of furniture, because a lot of kids have been injured because they like to crawl on things for some reason.
I remember that one house we did there. It was down from the old place. I had those sitting in brackets against the wall. We had to unscrew.
Yep.
I remember because they had a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I remember that job.
Yep. And that's another thing. I go into these houses and I do these moving jobs, and
There you go.
I am like,
You need two more.
I kind of look at the house and I look at the furniture and I look at myself and I'm like, oh boy, I need to change.
Oh, right there. Bam. There you go. I got them all. All those being sent through here.
Okay, why is that sticking up?
They're like that. Yeah, they stick up, I guess.
You just gotta push it down more. Okay, so you remember before when I was moving this? It's actually stable. I'm very shocked. All right, we'll flip it over again and we'll put those little caps on the other side.
All right.
Okay, while Chris is doing that, here's some more. I'm gonna get the other things I was talking about. All right, now I'm sure you guys have seen these. Real popular these days. I started using these a couple years ago for a few. Well, might help if I hold it the right way. Started using these a few years ago for similar stuff I was doing. But here again, you got the Walmart brand mainstay, and these are these little collapsible storage bins. And these seem to last. So you just unfold them, take that, and put the little flappy piece pointing up so you can grab it if you need to collapse it again, and there you go. So you could either put it in this way, or, yeah, that's probably the best way. Slide it straight in this way. I mean, I guess you could, no, you wouldn't want to put them in that way. But yeah, so you put it in this way. I see. See, I'm still learning stuff. And that's your little handle for your drawer. That's your drawer handle. Stick your finger in there and pull that out. So what we'll do, we'll just demonstrate real quick. And when you lift these, I always suggest lifting them straight up in the air. Don't, like he shouldn't pick this up and keep it on its edge and bring it to me, because every time you do that, it will make the piece of furniture bend. Especially the taller the furniture is, it'll put too much pressure on the corner and it'll bend, and then eventually you'll do it one time and the whole thing's going to collapse on you. So Chris, lift this straight up like we always do, and then put your end up in the air. We're standing it up, and I'm keeping the pressure off of the corner. And that's how you properly would lift something like this, if you wanted to keep this thing for a while.
Here's a piece of hair.
So here's this. Voila. Did you get all these on, or was there one extra?
Yeah, this is extra.
How nice. They gave us some extra ones.
So we have extra
All right,
ones.
and I'm not even going to keep this stuff. I have a bad habit of keeping this little knick-knack crap, and I'm not doing it no more. I'm just... It's out of here. Huh?
One more in. Put this bottom.
Not keeping none of it. Not keeping the instructions. I'm not keeping the box. It's all going bye-bye. And I went with all black because it hides dirty little hands. There's that. Alright, so 48 minutes from start to finish, and we had a few delays with finding some equipment, not having the right equipment, not really having the right surface condition. Okay, so there's that.
Bam.
And that looks good. This actually looks pretty darn nice, if you guys can see that. I'm sorry, oops, that goes out the back because they only got so many walls, but that actually looks pretty nice. Not bad. I would sport that in this room. And again, I wouldn't slide this. If you are going to slide it, push from the bottom. If you push from the top, you're going to bend the furniture. You're going to bend it. And you do that too many times, especially when you get weight in these are going to collapse on you. But if you push from the bottom, you're not bending anything, it's just sliding. So we're going to push, we're just going to slide this right on over there from the bottom, not from the top. Okay, and I guess we'll get the other one and we'll see how fast we can put it together. Here you go. Start taking it out real quick. remember, we don't want to open it like I did.
I'm doing it from the side right here.
We want to cut the side. Yeah, good job. Okay, so looks like we're at 50 minutes, so let's see how long this takes.
Alright. I'll bring them back to the one behind me.
We got 2 people on this the whole time now. Who you think you are, Chevy Chase?
You get attacked by Starboat.
This isn't Christmas vacation now. A little sappy. A little sticky here.
This stuff gets stuck in me. So, I'll let you turbo.
Okay, and these we don't need right now. That's last.
We got Eddie. 2 days.
Alright. I'm not going to take a chance on remembering how to do this the right way, so I'm going to start over. Alright, so let's see here. So we're going to have A and C.
They also make beds too.
Yeah,
Convenient.
that's okay.
And tables too.
Almost all this stuff that I've ever bought or used is, I mean, really, guys, don't think this is gonna stay together. This is just kind of a quick fix. This is more of a smaller piece. You'll be able to keep this longer because it's easier to handle. It's lower to the ground, so it's not gonna flex back and forth as much. So it'll probably last a little longer. Alright, so we got A, which takes the shorter ones. Okay, A and C takes the shorter ones, so that goes there. Put that in that side.
Right here.
Yep, all the way in.
Got it.
And then pick this up.
Got it.
Is in here.
Yep. Mine's all the way down. Put it all the way down so it's barely in there.
Okay, and then we got D. Gets, let's see, so that gets number 2s.
2 of those.
So should be 2 holes there.
Got that.
This again.
There we go.
Okay, so alright, put that there. Put that there. And then we got another D that has the long ones. And this has,
You don't need these other sides, do you?
yeah,
Got it.
that goes in the other one, and then we're flipped over. Okay, so I already know we're going faster than we did last time. Alright, so we got our top piece, which is A. There you go. Okay, so we got that. Stays there.
Okay, I got this
And then we got
letter D for
short D first.
okay. What's that?
And then we got C. Okay. So that goes there. And then we got the long. Okay, let's do this first.
Okay. I got this side in.
Hold on, why does that look so weird?
Hold it there.
Let's do this first. Why is that? Wait, you don't have.
Because that knocked it right here.
Put your side in.
Turn to reach window that far over.
Do it this way.
Down the foot. There you go.
I like that better. I like doing it that way better. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then we got C. A should be this guy. Alright, and then we got one more.
I was trying to hold on one so it doesn't fall out.
There's that. And we have our last one,
That dude.
which is there. Okay, groovy. And
We got two.
I don't know why they don't tell you to put these in first unless I'm stupid and not paying attention.
I need one more on this side.
But that's the second time I'm either missing that on the instructions or
They just don't tell you.
they don't tell you. Alright, and this one should go there.
London. Okay, there we go. There. I had to do it that way so it's easier. Good. Cool.
Alright,
I'm
okay,
in.
don't move.
No.
So we put 2 in the top real quick. I'll put 2 in the bottom.
Instead of holding it together.
Do you have both the screwdrivers or did I misplace one?
You,
Never mind.
you got one. I'll carve them. Yeah, straighten mine out so it's not so crooked.
It's just the surface we're on.
How crooked we are, or something.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you'd want to be on like a driveway or a table. This would have been a lot easier if we could have done it up there.
There you go.
It's a small piece of furniture.
I'm in.
Could have done this on like a kitchen table or something.
Well, we didn't want to do it downstairs. Alright. These two in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. I know why it's crooked right here. There's something up underneath it. It's the hammer.
Our friend turned into our enemy.
Ow. We just put through the cardboard. That's what we was sitting on because it was getting a little crooked, I guess. It was messing me up there. Because I figured out what was under it.
At least you did.
That's why you gotta have a clean surface all the time.
Yes,
It's not
sir.
flat, does it? Or it'll mess us up a little bit with it.
Okay.
It messes all up and it'll look kind of lopsided.
Yep.
We don't want that, do we?
No.
We don't want to have a lopsided, crooked shelf.
No. That would be a bad. Okay. I'm gonna wait for you to get up there because for some reason.
Okay. I'll get that slugged.
Actually, let's do this like we did before.
There we go.
Lift it up.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Let's work smarter, not harder, class. Okay, there's two. And two more for the middle. And then these are mine.
I'm just going to do this right here. Just like that.
Okay.
All you put my email so you can just
Zip,
Okay.
zip, zip.
go two at a time and you just get your things done. You won't have to worry about it. That monster finally woke me up a minute ago.
Yep.
Took me a while to wake up today. That's why I overslept. Because I hung out the Ash last night and his friends there last night.
Did you?
Yeah. When we chilled with them, I was like, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Twist
I
my
don't got nothing else to do this weekend anyways.
twist my arm. Twist my arm. Make me stay up all night. Play video games. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna snug her down without stripping.
Text me.
Okay, snug.
Get this one done. His friends are pretty cool actually.
Really?
Ash's friends had came over last night.
Good.
We all played that DR or life or not something what DR or something I think what it's called. It's hard too. It's hard to see where you're going to. That's so tricky. There you go. I'm snugged.
Okay. Tip,
The other side.
lift, flip. And we always talk to each other when we're
When you like you're
doing
flipping this
stuff
way,
like this.
so you don't
kind of
break,
a-
you don't break them.
Kind of a habit from doing moving jobs. We talk, even though it might be a simple little thing, we still talk because we don't want accidents and we want to make sure that the other person knows what we're doing. Because my way of doing something might be totally different than yours.
It's like turning your couch out of the basement and getting stuck.
Yeah. Okay, here's these.
This is what I do right here. So use your finger.
Now this is where that rubber mallet would work.
You use part of your screwdriver on the back end of it.
I wonder if that's why they made the screwdriver like that.
Just like that. And it puts them right down. So I cracked mine. Oops.
Well, I guess that is not a good idea.
Because I cracked my middle of it when I did that.
You pushed down too hard, too far.
Oops.
Don't say it.
That's what she said.
Don't say it. Alright.
There we go. Yeah,
Alright. You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Tilt. Pick up. Flip all the way.
That's how I flip my hand like this. I did it upwards.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get my new mini bike here soon.
Yep. And where are you going to take it?
Down in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
With who?
Going with you guys to get it down there.
Who are you going to ride with down there?
With the twins down there.
The twins?
Or which one, Andy? I meant.
Mitchell and Andy.
Yep. They want me to ride with them. I can say Woody.
Mitchell and Andy want you to ride with them in South Carolina?
Yep.
All
They want me
right.
to ride. Here's the next one.
Okay. Okay, pick up. And set to the side for a second.
All right.
And
That was the cardboard.
okay. Just throw this away because I need this to just get all this out of my way.
Put it there for now.
All right, and then let me see which side I want. This doesn't matter. Okay, pick it up.
All right.
Tilt to me.
All right. Move that out of the way.
Pick it up. Alright. And this time I have a hammer.
Right here. It's under the box. Get Woody. I said get Woody.
Alright, there's that. I think we did this probably in half the time this time because we had the right equipment and we learned a few things that
I got some
weren't clear.
Get Wally. That's it. Get Wally.
Yep.
I was just downstairs moving, but it was just on the couch.
How many of you guys are going to get motivated from watching me do this?
They're so easy to put together.
Comment below.
Do
Yeah,
them all yourself.
it's not difficult.
Just figure out all the tools.
Especially if you get this piece that we got. Now you guys kind of see what dilemmas we ran into. And you want to have enough space. Please don't do this if your room is cluttered and a mess.
You have a flat surface too, also.
Yeah.
That's your free table.
I would recommend buying your stuff one day and then doing it another day. Unless you're going to just zip in and zip out of wherever you're going to go to buy your stuff. Because, like me, I get annoyed when I go shopping. And I don't want to go shopping and buy all this stuff and then come home and try to build it. So that's why I went out yesterday, bought this, and then today I was ready to roll. I didn't have to do anything but start putting it together. Going out and buying stuff, that's what wastes most of your time.
And it takes time to go through the lines.
Yep. I used to remodel homes and I'd stay out all day buying stuff. Here, pick that up real quick.
All right.
You'd be out buying stuff and it'd take you all day to do everything.
Especially for load or something.
And then you don't have time to do anything till the next day. That was I didn't mind it back then, but looking back, that was a pain in the butt.
That was the worst time going shopping for Sam's Club to get your candy and stuff. For
Yeah.
our shop we used to have before.
Yep.
I was a pain in the butt. Go there every day to get stuff.
Yep.
Fill up 2 vehicles.
Running around like chickens with your head cut off.
Especially early in the morning. Getting ready for the football game. And having all those drinks there and all this stuff. I remember that. That was crazy. What we had to do every day. Go there at early in the morning at friggin' 9:30. Get up, go get stuff, get ready for the shop. Get it open. Doors and everything unlocked.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the butt. Get everything put in the shelf and the refrigerators and stuff. Get it all nice and cold. I'm at the coolers on it.
Yep.
I remember that disaster. Getting stuff.
Well, that wasn't a disaster.
We had to pay for a lot of stuff there.
It just takes work.
Because we needed so much stuff that for all those coolers kept breaking on us.
It's just part of life.
I remember 2 of them went out on us, did it? 2 coolers went out on us.
I'm sure a lot more than that went out.
Because we kept popping the circuit, I think, did we? Every time.
You got a couple different ways of doing things in life. You can do things that don't have a lot of maintenance and upkeep, where you're running around every day, going crazy. Unless you like doing that, that's fine. Or you can just choose to simplify your life and choose to do things that don't require so much maintenance
I remember we used to go
and
crazy
time.
all the time, did we?
Huh?
I remember we used to go crazy all the time because all that stuff was take up too much room in there.
Yep.
When we first filled it up.
All right, and we are done. Oh, with that part anyway. So we got to do our shelves.
Just go ahead and flip these things up. Let's get it ready.
Up there.
And then go more like this. Just like that. actually works to the back.
Yep.
Like my name. Daisy. I already took this little top one.
Huh?
I already took the top one already. My side's blue. I'm already finished at one.
Go ahead and put that in.
Alright. I'll switch my music around.
All right, and voila, there's our second one, and we did that in 16 minutes, or what was that? Or was that 20? I can't remember what time I said, but I think it was 16 or maybe 25 minutes. It was probably 25 minutes because I think it was 50 minutes on the first one. So there you go, guys. Sorry for the long video. That was a 1 hour and 15-minute video or something like that. We appreciate you checking us out. Hopefully you guys are able to get some stuff done this coming week. Maybe go out and buy your things and have it all ready for next weekend. That way you're all prepped and ready to roll on Friday night. Do a little bit, and then Saturday and Sunday knock out your projects, get it all done. Good luck to you. Comment below. Let us know how you liked all this. Check out all of our other videos. Subscribe, like, smash that like button, and we'll see you later. You guys take care of each other. Be safe and be kind. Thank you.